Hey guys, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be talking about my top 5 books of 2025. So I recently uploaded a video talking about all the books I read this year, all 100 of them, and like some quick thoughts and stuff like that. I'm sure if you watch that video you'll see the ones that I have a little favoritism towards, which is the ones we're going to be talking about today. Coming in at number 5 we have Krampus the Yule Lord by Bram. This one was such a pleasant surprise for me. I enjoyed it so much. I got into Bram's work this year and I love it all. There's actually another Bram on this list. So basically this is a horror fantasy Krampus versus Santa Claus in a sense, but Krampus hates Santa and the Christians for taking all of the Yuletide rituals that, you know, he came up with. It's a very unique story. There's so many layers to it. There's so much plot to it, like more than you think. It's just basically a whole adventure. And we follow this guy named Jesse who just gets roped into this whole world. He witnesses some stuff between Krampus and Santa and a sack full of, you know, like it looks like a sack full of presents. And what kind of happens after that and how he gets tied into this whole mess. So I really liked it a lot. It was about good versus evil. If you're looking for something to read in the winter holiday months, this is it. If you like Nosferatu by Joe Hill, you'll like this. And vice versa, in my opinion. Number 4 here, we have Too Old for This. This is by Samantha Downing. This follows a woman named Lottie Jones who is she's an elderly woman and she's a retired serial killer. So she went through, you know, she got her name changed. She pretty much got away with her crimes and she's older now, retired, and just trying to chill out the rest of her life. But when a journalist comes sniffing around asking some questions about an old case, she has to do whatever she's got to do to keep her secrets safe and everything that she did years and years and years ago hidden. I thought it was cute that the little like quote on it was this crime might be the death of her. So it was really interesting. It was funny. It was like obviously an older woman killing people. So I've never read anything like it. It was so unique. I actually listened to the audiobook of this one. I'd love to own this one physically. I thought it was so good. I was so impressed. I do want to read more by this author. I have The Good Wife by this author that I want to read really bad this year. Coming in at number 3, I have The Hare by David Sodergreen. This is a folklore, fantasy, fairy tale type story. We follow an elderly main character who is in the little town that she grew up in. She was born there and she wants to die there. Settled, right? Well, when someone comes trying to evict people out of this town, the hare, which is kind of described as like a mist at first, this was just super unique. It was honestly like a monster that morphed into multiple things. Like it started out something small and then slowly got built over time. It was just such a good book. Such a good horror book. I was pleasantly surprised by the whole reading experience of this. If you like spooky horror books, then I think you'll like this one. Coming in at number 2, we have Lost Gods by Bram. This was probably my most surprising because it is more of a high fantasy-esque, which I don't read a ton of. Basically we follow Chet. He's like fresh out of jail and what do you know? His wife and kid, he's got to go rescue them from purgatory. So this book is a whole journey in purgatory. All the layers, all the gods, all the demons. It's just like the amount of backstory this had was so good. I would describe this one as just haunting. There were so many different beings and layers and characters, and Bram also always puts beautiful illustrations in his books. So there was a lot of that. You guys want to hear what number 1 is? This is actually the only one I own out of the 5, which I want to own the other 4. This is Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang by Kylie Lee Baker. This book was my favorite for so many reasons, but I'll tell you what it's about. Basically, we follow our main character Cora, who is a crime scene cleaner. So we also get to see her cleaning up murders and suicides and things like that. This book mainly starts with Cora's sister getting pushed in front of a train and killed right in front of her. The killer was not caught and Cora now has to live with the trauma of witnessing that and then living without her sister. Right before she was pushed into the tracks, the person who did it called her a bat eater. This does take place during COVID and talks a lot about the discrimination the Asian population faced, and this book in particular talks about Asian women and how they were treated. Our serial killer is consistently murdering Asian women and putting bat carcasses either in them or near them. Just the whole symbolic meaning of that. So Cora, who has to go and, you know, witness these crime scenes and clean them up, is just trying to figure this whole thing out, trying to solve this, wondering what's going on, why this had to happen to her sister, and if she's gonna be a target too. And then on the other end, her aunt is trying to help her with this hungry ghost festival thing that's happening. So she's trying to teach her like the traditions behind it and what you should be doing, the concept of hungry ghosts. It was said that on the night of the festival, the door to hell is open so all the ghosts can come through. Honestly, this book was phenomenal. From the characters to the writing to the overall plot, it had me hooked. It was gory as well, which I enjoyed. There was a lot of body horror and like female rage, and it was really good. If any of that stuff interests you, I think you'd really, really like this. This was like the standout for me this year, 100%. Like, I'm so happy about it. So, there you guys have it. Those were my top 5 books of 2025. Let me know what yours were. I'd love to know your favorite book of the year or your top whatever of the year. I'd love to know. I hope to make a video talking about the worst and most disappointing books that I read last year, so look out for that. But yeah, did you guys see any of these coming? Those of you who like watch my videos more avidly, did you see any of these coming? Probably Bat Eater, but yeah, I love all of these books. I'd recommend them highly. I'll link them all down below. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye.